What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Super Beast GN. Today we're playing a blue-white control deck in Outlaws of Thunder Junction. We got a few new cool cards in the set. 3 steps ahead, a new card. It's got Spree, blue plus, so you pay blue plus any number of these. Well, you can't do one more than once, but each one of these if you have the mana. So plus 1 in a blue, counter target spell. It's just a counter spell. Plus 3, create a token that's a copy of target artifact or creature you control. Just kind of one of those copy effects that usually are 4 mana anyways. Plus 2, draw 2 cards and discard a card. So you are basically, it's 3 different cards in 1 card, but you can have them all if you have the mana to play them all. This is really good for the counter spells. This is best counter spell in the meta, if I'm being honest. Like anything that counters a spell and allows you to draw 2 cards, perfect. We also have the Phantom Interference to stay alive. This is another Spree card, 1 plus 3. We have a 2/2 white spirit creature token with flying. We can use that just for defense, just to stay alive. Or you can turn it into a make disappear without the extra effect where you can sacrifice a creature. But a counter target spell unless its controller pays 2. Very good on turn 2 if you have it. So those are the two new ones. We also have Deduce from the last set. We have a Get Lost. We have Temporary Lockdown for all those token decks. No More Lies for the early game. And this helps you win fights, man. Like it's not a bad card. Having to pay 3 is sometimes a lot. Sometimes your opponent just doesn't have it. We have March of Otherworldly Light for those man lands. Like, yeah, we want to kill those man lands. We have that, and we have the Get Lost for that. So because we can't really counter the man lands. We have Dissipate to exile, and we have Ertai Scorn in here because this does get cheaper as your opponent plays more cards. I've seen quite a number of those decks where they have Slick Shot. The Slick Shot, and they play a bunch of 1-drops, so this is good for that sometimes, so they don't get that extra card. We have 4 Wandering Emperors as one of our win cons. Devious Cover-Up to get some of like the March back in our deck and the Get Lost back in our deck, and anything that we want to use again. We have 2 Jaces in here as another win con. You know, if you're playing the long game with control, which blue-white decks do, you're going to get down to a point where your opponent might be very low on cards. And Jace, I feel like whenever I don't play if I'm playing a blue deck, any sort of blue or blue-white deck, if I don't have Jace in my deck, I always have this moment where it's like, man, if only I had Jace, I would win right now. So I'm probably always going to put a Jace in the deck if I'm playing blue control. We also have 2 Memory Deluges because the Deluge is great. I mean, it's like you activate one of these and you pretty much get whatever you want. It's great. Sunfall for the creature-based decks that you can't, like sometimes a 1-for-1 counter or removal is just not possible. And so that's where Sunfall comes in. Plus it gives us a creature to block. And then there's quite a bit of those Rakdos joins up 1-turn kill decks going around. And if you can counter their Abuelo's Awakening and then farewell their whole graveyard, you just instant win. There's just nothing you can do because they have a tendency to put everything they need in the graveyard early on. So it's like turn 3, it's like just everything's in there. Like everything they need is in there. So you get rid of it all and you're good. So farewell is a must. I know people hate farewell because it's just a powerful card and it's just like it does everything. But there's a reason for that. It's just sometimes you can't have your opponent popping off, you know? And this is the card that counters that. You know, like it just does everything. Sometimes your opponent has like 1 million artifacts on the field. Farewell's your answer. 1 million enchantments on the field. Farewell's your answer. I mean, it's hard to get 1-for-1 artifact and enchantment removal. So, you know, like a lot of it, you know. So when your opponent's swarming the field, farewell's the answer. It sucks. It's a really, really powerful card. And it's like, you know, probably, you know, people say it should be banned. You know, it's not going to get banned. I mean, it's going out of standard this year. But it's just a necessary evil, guys. I mean, that's just the way it is. If you know, if all that stuff, all the shenanigans and standard didn't exist, farewell wouldn't need to exist, you know. And if farewell didn't exist, and other things wouldn't need to exist, and it trickles down, you know. It's like, well, I hate counter spells. I hate, you know. Well, yeah, you hate counter spells, but that's why red exists. I hate red. Well, that's why life gain exists. You know, like it's just why mono black exists. It's like everything. It's basically Pokemon. You know, it's like everything's good against something. It's just. If one didn't exist, it would be too powerful and everyone would play it and there would be no variety. So right now, standard is awesome. There's super shenanigans. It's basically modern on steroids at this point. However, it's just a lot of variety. It's not just one thing overpowering the whole meta. So I really like that. There's 1-turn kills. There's infinite combos. There's all that kind of stuff. But there's different kinds and you get to see a bunch of different stuff. So super cool to see. Let's get into it with blue-white control and OTJ. All right, let's do it. All right, we got some lands. We don't have any counter spells, but I think I'm okay with that. Let's see. We'll need another white land for the Wandering Emperor or Sunfall. 3 steps ahead is good. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Maybe they don't flash anything in. Worst thing they can do is flash in something. Okay, I'm cool with that. This is a poison deck. Okay, let's just put this down so we have the counter spells up. If they poison us once, it's fine. We can counter other things. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's keep a counter spell up. Just keeping counter spells, you know. We got Dissipate. Forgot we even had that one in the deck. Oh, that's not good. See. They're gonna do their Mirrex first, sure. We can put the Wandering Emperor down now. Because I think they're going to counter. So I'm going to do that now. Okay. Oh, and I can't use the march now. I should have done it the other way. Oh, yeah. Sure. Yep, and I figured. Serum Snare, sure. So, yeah, you can't beat this deck. Yeah, we're dead. Actually, no. We have the Phantom Interference, though. So there is that. Okay. And let's go... I guess blue? Okay. Distorted Curiosity, sure. Do I want to counter that? What do I need for this? I need 4 for that, so I can't really counter it, can I? Oh. Yeah, let him have it. We need 7 more poison counters. Okay. And we can No More Lies. No. No, bring the ending. It is useless. Sorry. Sorry, friend. Might as well attack because they can't hit me this turn. Well, Token's gonna have... let's see. They're fighting? I'll fight it. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Bring the ending. Okay. They took their whole turn. Now they only have... Yeah. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie about that. Sure. We're in trouble. No, thank you. Okay.
Anyone who harms may your blade strike true.
Really? Okay.
We must protect.
Well, we might win this. I don't know. It's pretty hard to win this though, because they only need to get. I think we let it happen. Okay, let's see it.
Still have much to learn. May your blade strike true.
They're gonna make a Mirrex token, sure. Okay, they have nothing in their hand. Let's kill that one. And now we can just stay ahead. Oh, okay. My turn. Alrighty.
We must protect the people. May your blade
Let's go. 6 poison counters. 1 card in hand.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Okay. Okay. Oh, did I just double block? Okay, I'm dumb. I tried to double block 2 of them, but it must have moved. Sunfall. And there we go. And they just have to get 2 poison counters on me. So if they, okay, they can't do it. Yep, that's it. We got it, baby. Even though we messed up. It's not bad. We're going first though, or we're going second. Okay, we'll do it. We got the Scorn. We got the Wandering Emperor. Okay, we do gain life in this deck. There are ways, so I think we're fine. There's one of the ways we gain life right there. Okay. Alright, we have counter spells open now. Not that it... This is pretty good against counter spells because they don't have to pay mana for it. But we do have Wandering Emperors if we need to. No. No Gisa, no Geralf, no nothing. You can now attack me with those, that's fine. Yeah. Now I'm gonna get hit with 6. It's fine. Yup, we can handle this, I think. There's a way to handle it. That I do know. Okay. It's all like 1-drops. I think we could be just dead. He's gonna run out at some point though. He's got a whiff. Okay. Does that give haste? Does not. Oh, it does give haste. Yay. Okay. So now what?
My judgment is final.
There is an argument to actually plus there so that they do kill it, but I don't think they're scared of it. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, they are definitely gonna run out at some point. Now with the Ledger Shredder, he can just like pick what he wants when he draws. Yeah, but still. Okay.
Anyone who harms my
Was this bad? This was bad, I think. He's gonna protect it. If he protects it, I'm dead. Okay, well, I'm not dead now. But that's okay. Okay. Oh. Alrighty then.
strike fast and strike hard.
Okay. Can do that. And then counter the slick shot. Alright, I'm ready for it. And then if he has another one, I'm just dead. No. Not dead. He only has 2 cards in it. Well, if it is something that draws a card, I could be. But the fact that he didn't just slam another one down means he probably doesn't have one, or he's slow rolling me. That is also a possibility. We're just like wandering emperors galore here. A slick shot and pretty much anything will just be my downfall. Actually, slick shot and then like the map tokens could actually end me too. Okay. Well, it looks like he's getting kind of mad, roping me, because he had all the answers but didn't quite get there. I feel it. I mean, I feel the frustration there, it's for sure. But no reason to rope me like that. I didn't do it. I didn't hand you those cards. I didn't hand me the cards either. I just put them in the deck and used them as they came. But the fact of the matter is, he's roping me. That means he has no creatures. He has probably all like draw cards and stuff. Should maybe put a little bit of like burn in there too, like a lightning strike or something. Lightning strikes are pretty good for that deck because you get to power up your slick shot and do 3 damage, and you know I don't know. It just, you should always have some kind of burn. If you're playing like something like this, there should be burn, especially when the burn will trigger the slick shot or any prowess. I mean, I'm sure there's other prowess cards in here. I haven't seen them yet. Damn. Yeah, all we saw was Geralf, and 1 slick shot and 1 ledger. Probably multiples. I mean, obviously probably 4 of each. Maybe 2 or 3 of these. But yeah, I think we have the Wandering Emperor, unless they have something right now. Yeah, they don't. So, we got it. Right, opponent goes first. We've got stuff. I think I'll keep, even though we're going second. I mean, like, there's nothing really we can do about that. We got the no more lies. Hopefully our opponent has a slow start here. Nah, here comes a Blood Tithe Harvester, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and say the Blood Tithe Harvester is coming. Deep Cavern Bat, sure. Yeah, but you're not resolving anything else. I can tell you that. Okay, take my Emperor. That's weird, but okay. He has a couple more then. Probably should just attack me and do nothing, knowing what I have in my hand. Boom! Did you know that I have no more lies? Hmm. We can withstand this. We're okay. No, thank you. You are done. Okay. They don't know about Devious Cover-Up, though. They know about the Emperor. They're probably not going to attack in this turn. If they do, that means they have something. That means we hold the line. We don't play the Emperor if they attack in. That's what they want us to do. We can Devious Cover-Up whatever they throw at us. Okay. Take action. Back in action. Yeah, that's not good for control. We don't want that. But you can attack now, so that's cool. Okay. I think what we're going to do is... Here we go. Don't think you'll be able to attack in.
Run away. You'll be safe.
Take my Memory Deluge, sure. Land into Sheldre's Edict would be horrible for me right now. Why would you do that? Please, for the sake of your sanity, take that back. Thank you. Oh my god. Gonna kill it with cut down. Why are these gold? Now they'll kill it with cut down. Deduce. That is not deduceful. Stop with the lands. Oh my god, game. Stop with the lands, please. Okay. Do that. They won't kill the Emperor with just the bats alone. Now they will. So, what are we looking for now? We're looking for a Sunfall. Far off from... Yeah, far off from milling them.
Never done for good.
Oh, well then. Don't mind if I do. There we go. Aha! Yeah, did not think about that, but okay. There's always that. Let's see. I need Get Lost right now. That works, I guess. And that, so we can pay for this, right? Boom. And now they're down to 1 card. And we didn't take anything. And we're doing 3 damage. Alright, so, what do you think? We have another Memory Deluge. Okay. He's not going to block this. There's no way. Yeah. No. Let's create a token copy. He doesn't have the counters on it, so let's do this. Let's get rid of that. All right. Okay. Now it's my turn? Sure. Attack again. We need more colored mana, though. That's the problem. Boom. What you gonna do now, son? Attack you with my 3/3. Oh, no! Wow, that was close, though. You go first. Mm-hmm. No. Yeah, you'll always get the non-colored lands, you know? And you'll get the no more lies in your first hand. I think we mulligan one more time. Better. And then we can get rid of that and that. And then... Okay, we should be decent for like a couple turns, but I don't like the way this looks. But we can no more lies. Anything we want now. Ooh, they also have a no more lies. I can tell. A fellow no more liser. No. Maybe that's not the play, but whatever. Just counter everything. Okay. I'll let that through. Okay. Okay. I like that. Farewell, pretty good card. Wow, 4 lands in a row, dude. Come on. Think we let that happen, and then we draw our card. We need land so we can play the farewell. Once we play the farewell, we get rid of the little graveyards. I think we just win the game. Okay. Okay. Not looking good. I think we just lose. Do you have Abuelo's Awakening in there? No. Okay. Okay, well he's not playing it this turn then. Let's go.
Let your blade do the talking.
Make another Creech. We've got counter spells. We've got board wipes. We just need to... Yeah, okay. I'm actually okay with that. Like we're just in it for the long game. How many of those Rakdos joins up, Rakdos joins up? They have 3 of them in there. If we get rid of most of them, it's going to be hard for them to win. Counter. Yeah, it's a 1-turn kill if they do that. So we gotta counter the Abuelos. They may have Spell Pierce. If they play a land and then that, and then have Spell Pierce up. Oh no, dude. Mm-hmm.
Remember your training.
Oh, dude. Get on out of here, bruh. Just get on out of here. There we go. I love it. Alright, we got no more lies and we go first. I like this. I like this hand. Because it gives us a chance to build up our board. Build up. Hello. They're playing mono red and I hate it. Play nothing. That's kind of nothing. We have the Emperor. I think we're good. This is a really good, okay. I guess I'll play this. Nice. Okay. Got another show off there. Nice. I think I'm gonna play this for the colored mana. Alright. Here we go. This is the turn that they're gonna want to start doing stuff on. Sure. Okay. Sure. This might be bad. Okay, they might have something else. Just remember that we're going to be gaining some life and getting rid of one of these. Alright, well, that's pretty shitty. Okay. Just gonna do this, I guess.
This is what
Draws a card, but that's fine.
Keep watch for intruders.
Alright. Slick Shot Show Off number 2 is still on the field. We took a lot of damage there. That would have been a one-turn kill. Okay. They're gonna draw the card anyways. I don't think the infantry can kill us in one turn, but you never know. That's why we have the blocker out, just to... Okay. What do you got? Rockfall. You don't have anything of worth... Okay, that just actually helps me. Take action, sure. 3 white on the field. We get the blue. Okay. Okay. That's where you give up.
You stole it, but I'm going to. My judgment is final.
Let's attack, and then we got the Eiganjo up just in case. Okay. Let's dissipate it. He's gonna attack her. I think we let her die. She's gonna die anyways. Right? Yeah, I don't care. It's fine.
See you later.
Maybe we get another one. And we can just get rid of this thing. Nope. Nope. Okay, we can block and use Eiganjo. Let's see. Put that and that back in our deck. Okay. We have the No More Lies. Okay, and then... Oh, no! Wait. Oh, no! Okay, well. Here's what we're going to do. I couldn't do it in the middle. I was waiting. I messed up on that one, guys. Oh, there we go. All right, I'm hoping he doesn't have anything with haste right now. Okay. I totally messed up on that one, but we got it. We got lucky. We're at 9, though. We're threatening lethal soon. Okay. I think we do this. Oh, yeah, baby. I think we won. Think we may have won. We just keep a creature off the field, they cannot win. Good game, don't go. Oh my god, that was close. We got it. We messed up, but we still got it. That is the deck. Super pleased with this deck. I like this deck probably better than most other blue-white control decks out there. Not a big counterspell fan, but when done right, it could be pretty powerful. And this isn't just something that does nothing for like 20 turns. You have stuff to do. Like you have creatures that you can make. You have other like cool like multiple use cards that you have. For the most part, there is a lot of that like do nothing, but it's not just that, you know. Which is what I hate about the old blue-white controllers. Like I just did nothing for 18 turns and I won. Like, eh. Yeah, you're also noticed that we didn't play White Sun's Twilight in this. Don't need it. This is basically like a patient deck. If you are one of those people who like aggro and just like to do things, this is not the deck for you. But if you're a patient player and you like to just like sit there, relax, and wait and just react, then this is definitely a great deck. Arguments could be made to put like a couple man lands in there. We do have the Mirrexes, just because sometimes when the game goes long, your opponent tends to get more life, and then Mirrex doesn't care about their life. It just wants to do poison damage. So I felt like that was enough, but you can put like the Restless whatever it was in there, the one that flies. You can put that in there if you want. Like other man lands, whatever. I mean, it's up to you. But I just didn't think we needed it. If you want to make a deck like this and you feel that you need it, by all means, put it in. It's not going to kill you. Put it in instead of like a Tranquil Cove, and then you will see no difference because all this does is gain you 1 life, and usually that life is very negligible. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out. Really had fun doing this video and playing this deck. Let me know what other cool cards in OTJ you want to see me build around, or what other cool cards you want to see me put into a deck. I know we're not building around cards yet because it's still early in the set. I just want to see like what these other cards will do for already existing decks. I think that's just the way to do it, because if you overdo it with new cards, then you just don't know what's working and what's not. You know, like you don't know what to take out, what didn't work. It's just too many at once. And I think Phantom Interference was really good. I think it's a great substitute for Make Disappear, because you do get that token later on if you need to. The 3 steps ahead, infinitely better than any of the other counter spells. Like Ertai, Scorn, and Dissipate are good, but I think 3 steps ahead is just better. Of course, that always depends on the situation. If your opponent's playing something that can come back from the graveyard, then you're definitely going to want Dissipate instead. But that's very situational. I just think overall, all around, this is just a better counter spell than what we've seen. And then Devious Cover-Up, also a really good common, but it allows you to get all that stuff back and reuse it, which I really like. So fun deck. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Peace out and have an absolutely wonderful day.